Maddie, your first few weeks, you're here now a month. How is it in Alkmaar in the Netherlands? You like it?
Yeah, so far it's been really good. Really enjoying getting to know my teammates and the people around the club. On the pitch, I think there's been plenty of positives. The team has been performing quite well. There's been some crazy moments and obviously a lot of good moments as well, positive results and performances, and yeah, really enjoying being part of the team and trying my best to help.
How did the boys, how did they welcome you at the club?
Yeah, with open arms. They, the first day I came in, everyone was very welcoming, very warm, making it easy for me to settle in, and it was evident straight away that there's a real team togetherness and camaraderie amongst the boys, which, in my experience is always important within a team or within a successful team. You don't want anything more than when you step out onto the pitch knowing that everyone has each other's back and they're willing to put their bodies on the line for one another, and that's an important aspect of the team and one that's really nice to be a part of and to join.
Yeah, is there someone also where you're the most closest with already, or is it just like in general?
In general, everyone is nice. 𝗃𝗲𝗵𝗁𝗵𝗁 has been great since coming in as well. I could easily understand, him, I guess, perhaps using his disappointment and being a little bit more angry towards me or something like this.
Yeah,
but he
isn't like that.
Not at all. I mean, he's been really professional, and he's one of the first ones to come up to me when we're playing a match, telling me to watch out for this and watch out for that. Obviously him knowing the league and the players a lot better than what I do, he's the first one to help me out, and I try and return the favour to him with conversations, just talking about experiences and football, and he's a really great guy and a great person and character within the team.
You were mentioning also your first clean sheet last Friday against Excelsior. How glad were you with this clean sheet?
Yeah, I mean, it's always a collective thing. I know it's my first one since I've arrived and all that, but the collective effort. I've always been a big believer that our first offender is our striker, and our first attacker, I guess, is the goalkeeper. And like I said, the whole squad working together. 𝗃𝗲𝗵𝗵𝗁 helping me with some information on the opposition as well. He contributes as well to clean sheets, and anyone else who says contributes verbally about some information about the opposition. So it's through the whole squad. But yeah, it'd been a little bit frustrating that since arriving I hadn't sort of got that clean sheet, which is obviously what we want to do. I mean, it's been evident that we've got the capability to score lots of goals. I just feel if we can tighten up that defence a little bit more and keep more clean sheets, then we'll win more games as well. And I've always been a big believer of the cliches and the sayings, goals win you games, but clean sheets win you championships, and all these types of things. And worst case scenario, you keep a clean sheet, you're going to draw the game 0-0.
Outside of the pitch, outside of the football area, how do you like the Netherlands?
Yeah, it's been good. I've moved into an apartment now, and got a car and got all these little things settled and all that now. So the weather when I first arrived was a little bit wet and wild and windy, but recently it's been quite good since then. Yeah. So it's good in that sense. And I've been a couple of times into the centre, and it reminds me a lot of my time living in Belgium and stuff. The city centre, the canals and all that in the city, and the the infrastructure of the cities, the buildings, and all these types of things. It's very similar. It's easy on the eye. It's very obviously picturesque and beautiful to sort of walk through and enjoy and indulge in what it has to offer. And I'm enjoying it so far.